G'day everyone, welcome to this week's vlog. I recently returned from the South Island in New Zealand where I went across to shoot some landscape photography. I was there earlier in the year, as you may recall, and this was a return trip just to do some landscapes around the South Island. In this vlog I concentrate around the Dunedin region. I go to Sinclair's beach and Tunnel Beach to shoot a sunrise. While New Zealand is spectacular for its landscapes, the weather can be quite fickle. I guess that's why it makes it such a spectacular place for landscape photography. Hope you enjoy this vlog. G'day everyone. Welcome to this week's vlog and welcome to New Zealand. I'm on the east coast of the South Island of New Zealand this morning, just outside Dunedin, and I'm at Sinclair's beach this morning, and I've come down here to try and capture a sunrise. You may remember earlier in the year I did some vlogs from New Zealand, and I'm back here again. It's great to be back in this beautiful country. I'm down here this morning. We've got a little bit of cloud on the horizon. There's a chance we might get a little bit of colour. And I'm down at these old poles. Looks like an old wharf or something like that at Sinclair's beach, and I'm going to try and capture some images here this morning. Come down this morning, it was a little bit cloudy and overcast, but yeah, not looking too bad at the moment. Starting to get a little bit of colour in the sky. Currently I've got the 70-200 on the front of my camera. I've actually come up really high on the beach. There's a lot of erosion along the coast along here, and these large sandbags that are down in front of me here are protecting the shoreline, and they're going to protect me this morning. I was down further and closer, and I might try and get down there later on this morning, but I just thought it was a little bit sketchy, so I thought I'd come up to the top here, into the relative safety of the top of these sandbags on the coast here, and yeah, pick a little bit of a safer spot to get some shots of the sunrise this morning. One of the problems I'm having this morning is that I bought my 70-200 lens with me and my wide angle lens. Obviously traveling, I've got quite a bit of weight in my bag, so I only bought two lenses, and this shot here is not particularly suited to either lens. I'm finding that the 70-200 is just compressing it a little bit too much, and obviously with the wide angle lens the poles seem so far away, so it's not really working. But I'm going with the 70-200, and currently at the moment it looks like the sunrise is going to be snuffed out, so I've put the 6-stop neutral density filter in, and I'll go for a long exposure, try and pick up the poles in the water and try and flatten out the sea as much as I can, try and create an almost ethereal image if I can, but a bit disappointing, but it's still nice to be out in a new location. Fired off a 3-minute exposure there with a 6-stopper, and I've managed to create a really nice image there that I think will work well in black and white. I'm going to change my composition now because I'm pretty happy with that one. My histogram's showing that it's exposed slightly to the right, so I should be able to recover all the detail in that shot. A little bit of sunshine just starting to poke through onto the horizon up there at the moment through that cloud. I'm still hopeful we might get a little bit of colour, but I might, for the moment, I might change and just go for a different composition. Time for a change of composition. I'm going to come up the beach a little bit further, and from this side I could actually get a lot more of the image of the poles in, so I'll set the shot up and see how we go. Turned out to be a reasonable morning here. I was able to capture a couple of long exposures of the poles here at Sinclair's beach, and I'm going to move on, and tomorrow I'm heading down to Tunnel Beach to try and capture some images there. I'm going to head home now and have something to eat, do the touristy stuff, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning for the next part of this vlog. Good morning everyone, it's day 2 of my time here in Dunedin. I've made my way this morning down to Tunnel Beach. This is a spot I'd wanted to come to for some time. I came down here yesterday and did a recce along with a couple of thousand other tourists to come down here and check out this spot. But it's a beautiful part of the coastline here along from Dunedin. And this morning we've got the sunrise, we've got a little bit of colour in the sky, so I'm hopeful for a decent image here this morning. I've made my way down and I'm perched on the edge of the cliff top here, and I've picked out a spot which is relatively safe, or as safe as I'm prepared to go to. There's certainly other spots I could get to with probably provide a better composition, but I'm just not prepared to take that risk this morning. Plus I'm happy with the composition I've got here, so I'll get my camera set up, wait for it to get a little bit lighter, and then I'll come back and talk to you some more. Well, it's getting lighter here at Tunnel Beach, and my only fear now is that we've got this band of cloud that's moving towards the sunrise, and I'm just hoping that the sun will get above the horizon and be able to light up this cloud before the cloud bank moves along and snuffs out any colour. But what a stunning location and a stunning spot. I did the walk down here yesterday, and the walk's rated as easy, and that's probably accurate. It's a well-marked track, winds its way all the way down to Tunnel Beach. The only problem is this steep climb back out of here. It's about half a kilometre or more, and it's straight up, so I'm not looking forward to the walk back up after doing it yesterday. Just a little bit of light coming through, so I'm hopeful. We've got a really nice high cloud sky on the horizon. I think it would light up really well with the sun coming around the corner, and certainly my composition I'm happy with. I'm currently sitting on F11 at about 5 seconds because it's still quite dark, but I've done a couple of test shots. I'm happy with the composition. All I need now is just that little bit of colour in the sky. We've just got a little bit of pink hues on the top of the horizon on the sky at the moment, just starting to light up, and yeah, just hopeful that I can get a little bit more colour down lower, but at the moment just a lovely pink tinge to the top of the shot, and it's coming out really well. So yeah, what a great spot. So what I'm going to do now is I've put the 6-stop filter in. I'm going to try and smooth out the ocean with probably about a 2-minute exposure and try and get it nice and flat and glassy smooth. Yeah, that cloud, as I thought it might do, is it's just coming along the top now, and it's starting to snuff out any colour on the horizon. So I'm going to take this long exposure. Sun's up at the moment here at Tunnel Beach, and we've just got a small slither of sunlight on the horizon. It's just been muted by that dark cloud, but I've got a couple of shots here I think I should be able to blend together and make a decent image out of it. But bit of a pity, but that's the way it goes. This is my second day here in Dunedin. I've already shot Sinclair's beach and now this one. And yeah, it's just been a wonderful time here in New Zealand. This is the first vlog that I'll do here this time around. I'm hoping to do some more when I get down the south in the Catlins area, and then I'll be heading back up to Glenorchy and Queenstown, so hopefully a few more vlogs coming up. My morning here at Tunnel Beach. I'm going to pack up now and head home, but certainly a beautiful location, and certainly glad I finally got here to be able to capture some images. The sky was a little bit subdued, which was a bit of a pity, but that's just the way it goes. I had to take what I had. I think the images I got will turn out okay. I'm going to pack up my gear now and head home, and that'll be the end of this video. You know what to do. If you've enjoyed this video, go down below, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, please consider subscribing. Tap the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Hopefully I'll be around shooting some more landscape soon. Bye for now. To get some really nice colour as that sky breaks through and smooth out the ocean. But yeah, this is looking really promising.